welcome back to our video. Alright, so we just got done obviously with the back and a little bit of tricep work. Lately I've been kind of doing like a bro split, not really focusing more on push-pull legs just because it's kind of stressful to just go in late at night or early mornings. Well, not really early mornings, more late at night, and just hit one or the other because I have to wake up at around like 5 and I usually get to the gym around like 8:30ish. So not enough time to get a solid lift in on a push-pull leg split on weekdays, but also like not enough to recover. So I've been lately just doing like a bro split, and I've actually been kind of enjoying it. I've been seeing like a trend of people doing like a full body split, and maybe I'll like try that in the future. But right now we're just sticking with the bro split because it actually works best for me. So yeah. All right, so we are eating breakfast right now. First meal of the day. It's currently 10:34. So what I have here is my shake, is milk, 2 scoops of whey protein, yogurt, 100 grams, and then I only have 30 grams of oats. I don't usually eat oats with my shake just because I don't like the consistency of the shake, and oats in the shake just does not taste well. So the only reason why I put 30 grams in here is because I'm out of oats now. So 30 grams is what I have left, and I'm not gonna eat that with like something else. So I might as well just throw it in my shake. And then here, I have 4 eggs with some cheese and some steak sauce or steak rub. And then I have my gallon of water. Now, a lot of people kind of like to neglect fiber. I don't think people realize how like important fiber is. Even if you like don't go to the gym, you should be getting in enough fiber. I think I was looking up the statistic, and I think over 50% of Americans don't get their fiber in. And so that's one thing I'm trying to like incorporate more into my meals. So I tried to eat oatmeal, something with oatmeal like every day, at least twice a day. So, and if you don't know, here, I'll read it to you real quick. Benefits of fiber. Fiber is not the only source you can get fiber from, or oatmeal is not the only source you can get fiber from. But there's a lot of different things. It's pretty easy to like eat. But yeah, so it lowers the risk of heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes and bowel cancer. And I've noticed kind of like my gut feels better when I have fiber in me. Obviously, I do like my poops are kind of like insane. Sorry, but I noticed that too. But I'm assuming that's good. But I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna eat this and then go from there. One thing I've also noticed is like your physique can change dramatically if you don't diet. Like depending on what your goals are. So like, no matter how hard you lift, like you can have the best lift in the world. You know, your veins are out, you know, and that can continue for like weeks, months. But if you're not eating according to what your goal is, you're not going to look that good, or your physique's not going to change. And I used to think like, you know, if you have genetics, like some people with good genetics just look good all the time, even if they don't, you know, diet. Like I would say for me, when I was younger and I was lifting, you know, trying to diet, every time I'd like cheat my diet, my physique wouldn't change. It would look, honestly, I would say a little bit better. But over the, you know, as you get older, your metabolism starts to slow down. So, you know, if you eat junk food, you're gonna hold on, you're gonna get fat, you know what I'm saying? And so you can still go to the gym and eat like crap, but you are gonna look, you know, worse than you think you would. And the thing is like your physique is a reflection of your diet, you know, of the things that you do outside of the gym. And I'm gonna be honest, like I have not been the best on my diet, and I can kind of see that my physique changing a little bit. And so right now, since we're like a bit too heavy, we're kind of like trying to scale back and see how we'll look like 10 pounds less. And the thing is like, I'm not cutting. Like I'm literally just eating less and seeing how my physique changes, because even though I'm eating like the same foods, I'm still losing, I would say, fat, because one, I'm eating less fat, and 2, I'm eating less, and I'm trying to get my cardio up. So I should be dropping weight and fat fairly fast, but not too fast, if that makes sense. But yeah, your physique is literally a reflection of your diet and what you do outside the gym. So yeah. One thing I like to touch on is my faith, because I do think it's important for me, who is a Christian, to, with little, success on YouTube, no matter how many people I have, I definitely should be like spreading the word and sharing my faith, because that's what I'm called to do. So a little bit about my Christian background. I grew up in a family of 22 kids. I was adopted, and my dad was associate pastor, and so I've always grew up in the church. I accepted Jesus when I was like 7, but obviously, like when you're a kid, you just do things because you feel like it's the right thing to do. Fast forward, so I lived, I accepted Jesus, whatever, into my heart, did the Bible verses, went to, Bible school and all that. But it wasn't until like my senior year in high school when I actually went on the mission trip. It was in South Dakota. It's called Rosebud. You go on the reservation and you just minister to kids. That was kind of a life-changing moment when I realized there's so many people out there who have different religious beliefs and who come from different backgrounds, and how they were raised, but just seeing how these kids up there or down there, just they had nothing, but they were so grateful for the little that we gave them. And that was a really life-changing experience. So that's when I fully, gave my life to God. And then I worked at a Bible camp that I've gone to my whole life. And it was just cool to see, how God's used people in my life to influence me, and to see them spread their their faith across the world openly. And so I got baptized literally I think 4 months ago, and it's been uphill from there. I still struggle with a lot of stuff. It's don't get me wrong, just because I'm a Christian, I get baptized, that does not mean you don't struggle with anything. You're always going to struggle no matter what. And I think as long as you're going to struggle and you don't try your best not to, because then you are going to, but realizing that, there is forgiveness in that. And, if you're intentionally trying to stray away from, whatever you're struggling with, that's all that matters. But yeah, I think, again, just sharing my faith, I think that's very important, because, someone's watching could, easily be influenced to, maybe dig into their faith if they're not, into religious or whatever. I like to tell people, I'm not, a lot of people like to ask, are you a religious person? I like to say I'm not a religious person. I follow Jesus Christ. I follow Jesus Christ. I don't follow Christianity. I follow Jesus Christ. And that sounds weird because, Christianity, is more of, it is Jesus. But I think religion is just a self-found thing, Jesus never said believe in this religion. He said follow me, so I follow Jesus Christ. I'm a Christ follower. And yeah, I think I'm called to just share wherever I go on any platform, my faith, because I think that's my duty. And so if you guys have any questions about religion, I'm not the smartest person about it. I'm trying to get better at obviously you can always get better in knowing more about God. And I don't know what you guys believe in. You don't have to believe in what I believe in. You're inclined to believe in whatever you guys believe in. I'm just sharing what I believe because that's what I'm called to do. And I think that's very important, professing your faith openly, And so, that's a little bit about my faith journey. If you want to know more, comment down below, and then I'll probably make another video more in depth. Maybe I'll even do a Bible study. I think that'd be kind of cool because I think it's obviously always been important to share your faith, but nowadays it's it's way more important with how accepted